Sadly, obviously a lot of people are here to complain about the city and a lot of the struggles you guys are having, which is typical for this city. But I want to talk about a bigger issue. We are currently at the 24th anniversary of the terror attacks that happened on September 11th, 2001. And I just want to say that those terror attacks were perpetrated by people within the United States government. I think it's a fact. The idea that they were able to find the passports of the terrorists, but they weren't able to find the black boxes, makes me ask a lot of questions. And then you look at who benefited from the terror attacks on 9/11. Well, it helped the federal government put in what is called the Patriot Act. What is the Patriot Act? The Patriot Act gives the government warrantless search and seizure of our cell phones, of our emails, of basically any of our private information. So my point is, governments do false flag attacks all the time. Hitler allegedly did the first false flag attack. So governments that are in power will oftentimes do these attacks in order to benefit the country overall. They're willing to kill their own citizens to put their country forward or to put in legislation that will take away our constitutionally God-given rights. So I just think about it 24 years later. Everybody wants to talk about JFK, and obviously JFK got his head blown off here in Dallas, probably done by the CIA. Obviously wasn't just a lone shooter. So people can call me a tinfoil hat, conspiracy theorist, all you want. I just get frustrated because when I saw those towers fall, especially Tower 7, that was the third tower that fell that day, that did not get hit by any planes, and it was actually a 47-story tower. It would be the tallest building in over 30 different states. And it fell, the only building to ever fall from office fires. So we need to investigate 9/11 on this anniversary. I hate that we always forget about it, especially this new generation of kids that weren't emotionally affected by 9/11, so they might not have the same interests that we have because we all experienced it. But it's pretty obvious that our government lied about what happened on the September 11th. They lied about what happened at the Pentagon. They lied about Flight 93. They won't admit that they probably shot that down. And it's just very frustrating. But other than that, obviously you want to bring attention to that. Also, the Dallas Cowboys suck. I'm sick of the Dallas Cowboys. It was one thing when the Mavericks traded Luka. I was like, who cares about the Mavericks? They're not any good. They don't have Dirk anymore. But now that the Dallas Cowboys are basically doing their own false flag attack on their franchise, it makes me sick because I wish Jerry Jones would sell the team to the cartel, because at least the cartel would figure out how to get across the goal line, because they cross the hardest goal line, the United States border. So I wish Jerry Jones would sell the team. And also, one of the council members on this dais was hanging out with registered sex offender Bill Hutchinson in Miami. He was on a trip with him, and the same person is doing an ethics investigation. So that's Chad West was with a registered sex offender.
No, we can't
Bill
do
Hutchinson.
that. We can't
Thank
do
you.
that.
And remember 9/11. 9/11 truth, it was an inside job.
That's your